issues. I am confident that if we openly discuss and appropriately resolve these constraints, we will enhance our mutual understanding, deepen our bilateral cooperation, enhance trade between our countries, and promote common prosperity for our peoples. I wish to acknowledge the efforts of the senior officials and the permanent principal secretaries from both countries for successfully concluding their meetings held on the 12th and 13th of this month, respectively. I am informed they have prepared for our consideration draft agreed minutes and working documents in form of a matrix on a range of issues under 3 clusters. Cluster 1, Foreign Affairs and Security Sector. Cluster 2, Economic, that is Trade, Investment, Finance and Revenue. And Cluster 3, the Socio-Cultural Sector. In addition, some memoranda of understanding have been recommended for our attention to be concluded and signed during this ministerial session. Your Excellency, during this session, we will draft 3 outcome documents, namely the joint communique, secondly, the agreed minutes, and thirdly, the updated decision matrix that will guide our regular and future engagements and implementation of agreed decisions. I once again welcome you to this meeting and wish all of us constructive and fruitful deliberations. Before Your Excellency, I call you to make your remarks. I just thought I should also, for the attention of all the colleagues, share with them the wisdom you shared with me a short while ago, that perhaps it is important for us. You know, in a family, there is always a father and a mother. Sometimes, when there are issues, it is not good for the father and mother to wait for Christmas to discuss those issues. They should discuss them as soon as they arise. So the wisdom the Prime Cabinet Secretary shared is that maybe amongst all the formal arrangements that we will agree, let us also consider an arrangement where we can be able to meet when as a matter arises so that we can discuss it as quickly as possible so that we do not allow it to mature to Christmas. On that note, Your Excellency, let me now take this opportunity to invite you to make your remarks for our benefit, Your Excellency.
Is this one working?
It's not working very well.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay. So thank you. Thank you. Okay. Honorable General Odongo Jeje Abubakar, Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Uganda, and other esteemed ministers here present today, including my neighbor, Minister Mulima. Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to be with you at this official opening of the second session of the Kenya-Uganda Joint Ministerial Commission. I wish at the onset to extend my sincere appreciation to the government of the Republic of Uganda for hosting the JMC, which remains a vital and pragmatic mechanism for broadening the bilateral relations between our two sisterly countries. I also wish to extend our appreciation to the messages of sympathy and goodwill sent to the President and the people of the Republic of Kenya following the tragic loss of the late General Francis Ogola and the loss of lives during the recent floods. We take this opportunity to thank the government and the people of the Republic of Uganda for standing with us during this difficult time. Honorable Minister, over the years, Uganda and Kenya have continued to enjoy warm and cordial relations. Kenya considers the JMC to be a testament of our continued commitment to consolidate and strengthen these relations. I am confident that our deliberations during this JMC will further anchor our existing relations espoused by a rich historical background. Kenya and Uganda have demonstrated remarkable social and economic interlinkages that have yielded rapid transformation in our economies. The profound friendship between our two countries is the cornerstone of the shared socio-economic endeavors that will propel our national development programs and the African Union Agenda 2063 to realize the aspirations of our people. Honorable Minister and Co-Chair, over the last 2 days, our principal secretaries and senior officials have diligently undertaken a review of the commitments agreed during the inaugural Joint Ministerial Commission held in Nairobi in March 2019. The session provided an opportunity to assess and consolidate the gains made in the implementation of agreed resolutions. It is safe to highlight that both technical teams have managed to address many obstacles to our cooperation and also engaged in discussions towards collaboration in diverse areas. This bilateral exercise is significantly important as it precedes the official state visit by His Excellency Yoweri Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, to Kenya from 15th to 17th May 2024. The state visit will afford our two countries an excellent opportunity to exchange views and review the progress of the many bilateral, regional, and international issues of mutual interest. As we review the agreed minutes of this session, I urge both teams to continue working diligently to ensure that our political, economic, and sociocultural cooperation is deepened to achieve a win-win growth. It is my desire that the issues on non-tariff barriers that have continued to hamper cross-border trade between our two countries are further discussed at length and a conclusive position reached to enable the augmentation of bilateral trade. It is also imperative to address our other outstanding issues relating to immigration, boundary reaffirmation, which has progressed at a slow pace due to challenges related to funding, thereby impacting on the program of action, and other cross-border matters are addressed at the earliest. I am confident we shall reach agreement on these important instruments for enhancing cooperation between our two countries. it is incumbent upon us to come up with an action plan that has a realistic time frame and an inbuilt monitoring and evaluation mechanism, as you have stated, to guide the implementation process. Our respective diplomatic missions and foreign affairs ministries will be entrusted to engage in regular consultations regarding the implementation of all agreed decisions. Honorable Minister, before I conclude, let me express my gratitude to the government of the Republic of Uganda for the release of 32 Turkana herdsmen that were arrested on 24th April 2023 for being in possession of illegal firearms. The gesture by the government of the Republic of Uganda underscores commitment in building our relations to deeper levels. Please convey our appreciation to His Excellency the President, Yoweri Museveni. Honorable Minister, with these few remarks, I wish to reaffirm Kenya's commitment to cooperate with Uganda, and I thank you once again for the arrangements made to ensure that we have fruitful deliberations. I thank you all for your kind attention. Asanteni sana.
Your Excellency, the Cabinet, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, and the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, I take this opportunity to thank you for the statements that you have issued us. We shall now proceed to adopt our agenda, and our agenda will be as follows. Our two principals shall have a photo session right where they are on our behalf in the interest of time. So the cameramen, please do your duty as I proceed with going to our agenda. But please note, as soon as you finish taking the photos, you will excuse yourselves, because we shall now start to go into the details of the joint ministerial statement. We shall, however, issue a communique that will be available to you for purposes of reporting the proceedings of this meeting. So can I therefore request that if you have any official photographers, they do their honors, and the media takes leave. And you can guide us whether you want our principals to stand or whether that is appropriate. They want a handshake? All right, thank you very much. Head PD, our head public diplomacy, kindly lead the media out. Okay, the ministers, please come. Yeah. Ministers, honorable ministers, please come.